And so it was nice having you there to be that sort of unbiased party that looked at some of these opportunities practically and just kind of gave less sort of emotional advice, you could say, on how to move forward.
Yeah, no, it's always easier when you have someone who's just very emotionally unattached to the deal to tell you, hey, look, this is standard or it's not standard, or you're taking too much risk or you're not, you know?
Yeah.
And I also feel like for you too, like to me, when people come into boot camp, the main goal for me is to get them to the point where they don't need me anymore. And I feel like you definitely kind of hit that point with this deal where it felt like by the end of it, you really had everything kind of under control.
Thanks. I'm glad it looked that way. It didn't feel like it at certain times, but no, I think it was like you kind of like I see it as like milestones, right? You kind of like hit these different milestones in which like I probably progressively like start bugging you less and less until it was like really at the time of closing where those were kind of more what my questions were related around. But you probably saw like my evolution in terms of the type of question I was asking, going from like underwriting analysis, sort of like finding a market, finding a deal perspective to more like contract negotiations to then the diligence process. So it was cool to kind of like progressively get a better handle on those things with each new deal that I looked at.